Hello, today I'm sharing products I use all the time that are replacing Holy Grails that I was previously using. It's been a while since I've done this video. I guess I was using my other Holy Grails and was perfectly happy. And then these came along gradually into my life and somehow dethroned my previous Holy Grails. I still like those products. There's nothing wrong with them, but these are giving me something extra. I just haven't been reaching for my previous products nearly as much, in some cases at all. So I'm excited to share these with you today. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's get into these new Holy Grail makeup and beauty products that I've been loving. I style my hair both curly and straight, and in videos lately where I've been styling my hair straight, I've had a lot of comments on how it's looked shinier and healthier and smoother. Now I want to say it was November's Favorites and Fails, I shared my love for the GHD Curl Wave Wand, which I love for giving me those kind of beachy looking waves, which has nothing to do with my hair being straight, clearly. What I've also been using is the GHD Gold Styler. There's a few reasons why this has replaced other flat iron type of tools for when I want my hair straight. Yes, it does keep my hair shiny and smoother longer. I'll get more into that, but it's the first styler, flat iron type of styler, that has allowed me to get effortless curls without kinks, without difficulty ever in my entire life. I would watch people do it and I would try with literally every single flat iron tool that I had, and I would fail miserably. I'm going to insert clips of me attempting curls for the first time with this ever and succeeding. I was shocked. I mean, I think it was a success, and I feel like I'm just getting better and better at it every time I use it. Now, this warm pewter model that I'm holding is the Holiday Limited Edition Gold Styler that I'm partnering with GHD on for this portion of the video to share with you. It's available at Nordstrom.com and in store at Nordstrom. It comes in this beautiful emerald green vanity case. It also comes with this convenient silicone sleeve that you can just pop on really quickly if you're traveling and your styler happens to be hot. I'll have this Holiday Limited Edition Gold Styler and their original Gold Styler linked down below, along with everything that I am sharing in today's video and what I'm wearing, as I always do. This heats up in 25 seconds with the touch of a button. I don't like to take a long time to do my hair, and any time shaved off is amazing to me. 25 seconds is so fast, and you don't have to worry about adjusting your temperature. GHD presets all of their styling tools to 365 degrees because that is the optimal temperature for keeping your hair safe from damage, but also holding your style throughout the day. So with previous flat irons that I was using, I felt like that smoothness I would get right after I was styling, because of the extreme humidity here, sometimes even after just walking around in my house, that smoothness would kind of frizz back up a little bit. I just don't find that that happens with this. I'm able to maneuver the Gold Styler really close to my scalp to get out any little kinks that I have, and I do have those after I blow dry my hair. And because of how their technology is, I'm getting consistent heat from root to tip, whereas a lot of irons you'll lose some heat as you start to go down to the end of the hair. Because of their two heat sensors, the dual zone technology that monitors the temperature 200 times per second, and the floating gold plates, they have this high gloss coating that just effortlessly glides the styler down the hair. And so I feel like all of those things combined just help my hair to stay smoother, look shinier, and healthier. There's something about flat iron curls that does last a long time. And so that's why I've always wanted to master them, but I never have until this iron. So I just work in layers from the bottom to the top. I do one complete layer before starting on the other. I hold the iron at a slight angle and slide it while I'm closing the clamp and twist it at a 180-degree angle, and then slide it out of the hair. That is literally all I have to do, and because of the curve and the consistent heat, I'm just able to get these curls that I think look really nice. I was even able to get the back of my head with ease and get this kind of soft tousled look. I mean, I think I did a great job for the first time, if I do say so myself. I'm still playing around with it because practice makes perfect. That's kind of how it is with any hair tool, but I've been thrilled with it for straight styles. You know, if that's what you usually use a styler like this for, I think you'll be thrilled with it. You don't have to get curls. I just wanted to show you that option. And of course, the Holiday Limited Edition set that will be linked down below. I mean, it's just a great, great gift for yourself, gift for someone else. I have a new Holy Grail brow pencil. Now, that's going to come as a surprise to those of you who have watched me for a while because I have such sparse, uneven brows. I also like to do my brows very quickly. And I can't use brow pencils that, look like a lot of shading. They need to look like brow hairs. It's kind of difficult to do that quickly. And so the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil was my Holy Grail for so long. In the shade Ash specifically, it just gave me what I wanted until now. I have the IT Brow Power Micro in the shade Universal Taupe. The color and finish of the packaging is different, but the shape is pretty much identical. Even when you look at the actual pencil itself, which is shaped kind of like a dash. And that's what I love about it. Because it's shaped like a dash, it works better at mimicking a brow hair than a regular micro pencil that just has a round tip. But there's something about the IT Cosmetics that is giving me a finer line, and I get a little bit more pigmentation from this. Something is just working better for me. I've been reaching for it. I love it. I'm pretty sure the price point is better. So the Hourglass has been dethroned. I've talked about loving this product before, but I don't think that I've really said that it dethroned all of my other favorite setting sprays before, but just to have it on record, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray has completely taken over all of my other setting sprays. Now, we're not talking about hydrating facial mist. That's a whole different product. But when we are talking about products to set our face, have our makeup last as long as possible, this is it. This is the only one that I am reaching for over all the other ones that I have used, because not only is the mist perfect, I think I just set all of the things on my table, but it's very hard to find a really good setting spray that truly makes your makeup bulletproof like this one does, that doesn't contain alcohol. And this does not contain alcohol. So I find that my skin doesn't feel dry and tight the way it can with other sprays. But even if it doesn't feel that way with other sprays, I just find there's something so superior about this one as far as setting my makeup and having it just stay perfectly intact. If you're like me and you don't use setting spray every day, the alcohol thing may be a moot point for you. I just like to point that out because some people just really don't want alcohol in their setting sprays. This is fantastic, and I could probably throw all my other ones away. That's how much I love it. Let's talk about the one other non-makeup product in this video, and that is facial sunscreen. If you've been watching my videos, if you've seen my skincare videos, you probably know my Holy Grail sunscreen for years now has been Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. It's SPF 30. There's a slight tint to it, along with some anti-aging ingredients, and it's been great for my sensitive skin that can get shiny in the T-zone. It doesn't make me overly shiny, and it just has been really great under makeup. I have two here that have kind of dethroned Paula's Choice, at least for the now. I'm not saying I'll never reach for Paula's Choice again, but I've been reaching for these two way more. They're just doing something for my skin that I'm really loving. So this is the tinted Elta MD UV Elements SPF 44. So I am getting a little bit more SPF 44. By the way, all of these are mineral. I can only tolerate mineral sunscreen with my sensitive skin. I have rosacea as well. It's a moisturizing physical sunscreen. It's got hyaluronic acid and it's oil-free. I find this melds into my skin and blends in much faster than the Paula's Choice. It also wears well under makeup. All of these do. But I think that's why I've been reaching for this one more, because of how much it just blends in with my skin, because of the tone and just how quickly it absorbs. I also, for the same reason, love the Alastin Hydra Tint Pro Mineral Sunscreen. If I just want to wear this in powder, I can do that. If I want to wear this, under a powder foundation, it's really great for that too. This has broad spectrum SPF 36. It's also water resistant for 40 minutes. Did I say that about the Elta MD? Now, if you have drier skin, I think the Alastin would work really well for you. And then they have the UV Restore that I think works really well for dry skin. These two, I guess, I don't know, because of the tint of the Elta MD, I just held up the wrong one, because of the tint of the Elta MD and because of, I guess, the skin evening capabilities of the Alastin. I just feel like these are blending into my skin a little bit better, settling faster. I don't know. I've just been liking them better. Sometimes you don't have a good explanation. You're just reaching for things a little bit more, and that's what's happening here. Okay, take this for what you will, but I almost find myself saying that my search for my perfect nude that looks like my lips lip pencil is over. For years, I searched for dupes for Subculture from MAC because it was that. It was basically me lining my lips with my exact lip color, but I was able to make them more even because as I've gotten older, my lip line is not as even, it's not as full. I can make my lips fuller, but with my own lip color, not deeper, not lighter, not browner, not pinker, my lip color. I just wanted to find something creamier because Subculture is so dry. I just got this Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in the shade Hue, which I feel like I've talked about like 10 billion times since I got it, but I mean, it needs to be in this video. So this is what it looks like on my hand. This is what it looks like on my lips. It is my lip color and it's creamier than Subculture. I wish I had Subculture here to compare. I bought a replacement for it, even though I swore I never would, but I did, and I can't find it anywhere. I can't find anything in this rental we're in right now. It's just the nature of the beast. Everything gets lost. I love this lip pencil. I love the formula. I love the color. It's just my perfect nude lips lip pencil. Now don't get me wrong, I'll still use others, but this pretty much replaced what Subculture was for me for so long. This next one is a little bit different. It's not just a single product. I'll get into what the catalyst was for it here in a minute, but I've started to realize that I'm really just not reaching for my ABH palettes like I used to. What I am reaching for instead is Natasha Denona, whether it's the bigger palettes or the mini palettes, and I do have several of these as well. What set me on this path, put me on this track, if you will, are the two new face palette releases from the two brands. So I got these around the same time. We have the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette and the Anastasia Primrose Palette. What I discovered is that I really wasn't gravitating towards this one. I was this one. And the reason why is because I felt like I could get a complete look out of Glam, whereas with Primrose, I just was having to work with it a little bit more to get there. And there was a lot more fallout. I don't know, I just wasn't loving it as much. And I just started thinking that I have been for a long while now. When I have, you know, looks to do, I typically reach for Natasha Denona. There's something about the formulas, the different eyeshadow formulas that just really do it for me. Now, the one palette that I still reach for regularly is Sultry, and of course this one is discontinued, and the Mario palette, which I was supposed to declutter, but I couldn't bring myself to do, so I do still reach for that one. There's so much more interest to me and, I don't know, playability, that's not a word, with Natasha Denona because of the different textures, the different formulas. You know, you're not just getting shimmers and mattes, you're getting different types of mattes, different types of metallics and shimmers. You know, you get some sheer shades in here. This doesn't look like it's going to be a light shade, but yet this is what I used in my crease today to kind of blend out some other shades because it is a sheer formula. So you can't always take her palettes at face value and think you're going to get what you see, because some of the deeper shades are actually sheer blending shades. And I don't get as much fallout from Natasha Denona as I do Anastasia. It's something else that I really appreciate about the formula. And I do love the little minis. I think they're a great value for the quality that you get. I love that that is an option for people who do not want to spend the money on these bigger palettes. Just kind of a realization that I came to somewhat recently, that Natasha Denona has kind of dethroned ABH for me. And not to say that I will never use ABH ever again. I still think they're great, but these are just where it's at for me right now. This is a twofer. I have two matte bronzers I've been reaching for over and above my previous Holy Grail Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega bronzer. Now I'm still gonna finish this. I've hit pan, I have goals. I mean, it's gonna happen, but it's really hard for me because I've been loving the effect that the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer has been giving me. Plus it's also got that big pan that I love. I'm in shade 2 for reference, and the Dior Forever Natural Bronzer. I've been talking about this a lot lately. This is such a great product. I'm in the shade Warm Bronze. I think it's 05 Warm Bronze in this one. In the swatch, swatch, Marc Jacobs is in the middle, Charlotte Tilbury is on the bottom, and Dior is on the top. I mean, I know Marc Jacobs is going through whatever they're going through, so this product is being discontinued. I don't even know if it's available anymore at all anywhere, but that's not why. The reason why is because both of these apply in a way that don't allow you to go overboard. You don't have to tap your brush off before you tap it to your face. So in addition to the formula, I really love the tone of both of these on my light, medium, neutral, leaning warm skin tone. Without being luminous, they give me a glow and they warm up the skin without making it look like you're wearing bronzer. Now the Marc Jacobs did that nicely too, but it had a little bit of a neutral tone to it, more of a neutral tone, I should say. It did warm up my skin because it's a bronzer, that's what it does, but these, I don't know, take it up a notch somehow. I really have been enjoying them so much. It's been really hard for me to reach my goal and finish this bronzer because when I'm reaching for a matte bronzer, I've been reaching for one of these instead. If you haven't seen my November favorites and fails, I'll have it linked here for you so you can check it out. I had a lot of great and not so great products in that video. I hope you enjoyed hearing about these holy grails that replaced other holy grails, former holy grails. I always like to let you know when that happens. It doesn't mean I don't like the products that I once liked. I just like these a little bit better at this point in time. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.